Use code STIXIER10 at advanced.gg for 10% off. So you've downloaded BlueStacks and you've downloaded Destiny Rising, as according to my previous video on it. Now you might either be running into problems while playing the game because of optimization, or you just want to have as good of settings as possible for running the game through BlueStacks. The way you do this is you go up to the menu, which is 3 bars in the upper right part of your BlueStacks app player. You go to settings, and then you have several settings here that should help you with this. The settings that are right here, CPU allocation and memory allocation, these will usually be done custom by BlueStacks. Basically, when you go to boot up Destiny Rising, it'll ask you if you want to optimize it for the game. Then it will do this. If you notice problems still, you can allocate more resources than it optimizes for you, but otherwise it should be fine. When we start getting into things that you want to set manually, we start with frame rate. So first, the frame rate initially only goes to 60, and then it will be locked at 60. If you're noticing the game having problems running at 60 frames per second, you can lower it. I wouldn't recommend lowering it to 1, but you could lower it to 30, for example, or 45, or something along those lines. If you want higher frame rate than that, you have to click Enable High Frame Rate, which allows you to go up to 240. You can also enable VSync here, and you can display your FPS during gameplay. When you go to your display settings, you can pick your resolution. This will be picked by the optimizer, but you can still change it yourself afterwards, and then basically just select that you don't want it to optimize your stuff again. You can choose from a landscape, a portrait, or an ultra wide display resolution. You can choose your pixel density. This is not touched by optimization at all. This is completely preference based and will affect things like how your mouse moves and cursors and stuff like that. You can customize your cursor, and you can also scale your interface. For your graphics settings, you can choose your graphics renderer, you can choose your interface renderer, and you can choose whether or not you want to use ASTC textures, and if so, whether you want software or hardware decoding. Basically, what this is advertised as doing is it reduces your data size and your loading times. That's the main draw here. You also can choose which GPU you want BlueStacks to use if you are running a multiple GPU setup. Under game settings, you can choose whether or not you want the game to launch automatically in full screen. This will be pretty good for most people, but for some people you might experience some kind of instability. So do keep that in mind and just turn it on and then test it out. You can choose your different devices. This is less of an optimization thing and more of just me letting you know that it allows you to select your speakers, microphone, and camera as you please, so do that at your own preference. So that's pretty much it for these settings. And then once you have that all done, you can just boot the game up again. If this video was helpful to you, feel free to leave a comment down below on what else you might want to see, like the video, and subscribe for more.